on the record button. Okay, let me receive this person coming in, Chin. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are welcome to this week's hand-in-hand meeting, which is within the transition of moving from the old house to the new house. We welcome Leader Mohammed, we welcome Leader Alfred Taim, Leader John, Leader Ambe Mark, Leader Munju Robert, Leader Hillary, and I think that is what we have now. We're waiting for the others to join back, those who were there with us. As we said earlier on, we have a short program. We had a welcome chat earlier on, so we're now going to go on to an introduction, an introductory conversation, which will be given by Leader Tayim. Then after that, I would expect our Leader John to present to us the present state of affairs. And then after that, we'll have some general comments from Leader Mohammed, Leader Hillary, and then we'll have a question and answer session and we'll close. That is a short meeting. So that said, I think I will just hand over the floor to Leader Alfred Atayim. I think we all know Leader Atayim. He's been us here. He's been one of those leaders. He's in Bamenda. He's been on online and offline businesses for a very long time. And he's worked with me for quite some time, and he's still working with me. We're in various types of businesses, away from where we, in our community, we're in other businesses. And especially during this period of waiting, I have been working with him in various other things to keep ourselves busy. So we welcome you, Leader Alfred. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much, Brother Van Bless. Thank you very much for having me. As he already said, my name is Atayim Alfred. In fact, I'm a founder like every other person in this house. That's the old nomenclature that was given us by Ash Mufari. And we thank God for the courage he's given us to be able to enter the social media and talk things. You know, before, when it was like going to talk on a screen like this one, to talk to people, was like one was going to be hit by bricks, you know, by a ton of bricks. But now, thanks to the fact that he brought us together and professionally opened our minds to get to know that it was a very simple thing to deal with people. That is why he brought us to Connect and connected us, and we had a very good platform which we could talk to each other very freely. And that now built confidence in us. And in fact, we started going the way that we went, and it's up to where we are now. We thank God for giving us that opportunity. Can someone hear me?
We're hearing you 10 on 10, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So I'm pleased to be here today. Incidentally, last week it wasn't possible for me to be here. I did not, we had been off for some time, but by some chance in that day, it wasn't possible for me to join, but I promise that I'll never miss a single opportunity again, except when the gods of technology do not allow us to come together. I welcome everybody into this assembly of hand in hand, where we are going to we share ideas and then we grow together. And that we thank Ash for being able to bring us together here. And that the more that we continue to come together and exchange ideas, the more we become strong. And with the new vision that is bringing, it is certain that we are going to do many, many great things to share ideas which are going to make us grow exponentially, especially with the advent of Africa, of our continent, you know, which is backward. And with a man like Ash, with his vision, trying to put us together to make us know that it is a simple thing. We're in the fourth generation, which is the Industrial Revolution, which does not need a factory. The factory is AI, which is giving us the strength to be able to know things which wasn't possible for us to know a long time ago. And so we thank God for the vision that has brought us together. So that in brief, I think I said I settle my case here and leave room for other people to talk, since time is not our greatest ally. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, thank you very much, Leader Alfred, and we are comfortable with you. All of us we are all there to put our hands together and continue and serve humanity. I think the next person who will talk is no new first person to us, Leader John Menkefo, who has been with us here since the beginning. We know his rallying powers. He's been in online businesses. I've been with him in online and offline businesses for a very long time too. He's a man who is a community builder. He is one who, when he puts his hand on anything, he wants that it should succeed. He knows he can communicate in very sound and soul-touching manner where people would like to follow. So in Bamenda, he's been one of those kingpins to grow up the community in Bamenda. So we would like to hear from Leader John what the present state of affairs is, moving from the old house to the new house, which we hear is going to be a holding tank known as Victory with Ash. Over to you, Leader John.
Thank you very much, BB, and welcome to all the leaders in the house and to everybody. And once again, we're on this rendezvous. It's important for all of us. This journey has been one that has been a trying one. We had a number of obstacles, and it got to the point where the CEO decided that we have to change course. And that change of course is a reflection of the problems that we encountered. So when he said we're going to change course, or rather change the car, he began giving us news. We started with old news 1, old news 2, until we got to 16. And 16 came along with an application. There were surveys, and they had an application to have access to success with Ash, Victory with Ash. And we'll finish that application. We submitted the application, and what is going to happen now is that people will be selected. Not everybody, not all those who have applied are going to be taken, but everybody will move along. That's to say that if they select people, they'll give them links, and those links again will move from those people to other people. So you'll be the one to choose the leader with whom you want to work, or you want to be on there, or something like that. So what we're saying is that until we see that first step, because this is a launching part, Victory with Ash is like is like a launch part, is like a point where we have to engage. The first step of the other journey is the point where we have to enter the new car. And of course, it's only when we enter the new car and begin covering the first kilometer or the first meters that we know exactly the details of the new venture or the new direction. So I do think that what is going on now is that we just exercise a lot of patience. We have registered. If you are named, if you are not selected, it's not going to be, it's not, you don't need to bother. You don't need to bother. You just need to pick up somebody and say, okay, I would like to work with you. That is all. Then we see the details of what is going to happen. I don't think we really have much to say as to the present state of affairs. All we just need to do is that we remind all those we know who are in non-passive, who were in non-passive, so that they sign up if they are not chosen. One of the things they told us was that it's not going to be something that you assume is going to come. You believe that you're going to do some work, you're going to put in some effort for the next car that we're going to join. So that's basically the idea. But the best thing for us to do now is to avoid speculations. We just wait and see what is going to happen, because a number of people keep saying that, oh, I have a number of accounts. It means that other ones are going to disappear. No. The idea we were given is that if you have a number of accounts, sign in with the first one, and then all the other accounts will come afterwards under that main one. If you have not been chosen, you don't need to bother. Just identify one person and then you'll be with him. And secondly, many people thought that you must have a YouTube channel. I don't think in any of the meetings, nobody has talked about the fact that YouTube channels are part and parcel of the new phase of the journey. So please just feel contented. Let's wait. I know people have waited for long, but let's just see what the first step is going to look like, and we're going to determine how we're going to move forward. So I think that basically is a summary of where we are, and we just need to stop speculation and see how we're going to engage the next time. So Bibi, think back to you, and then we may go to other things that are more important than the present state of affairs.
Wow, thank you very much, Leader John. Thank you for bringing us abreast where we have been and where we are now and where we are heading to. I think what is important, what I've been listening from Ash, is that we should forget about tomorrow. We should forget about yesterday. Yesterday is still there. That yesterday is what we call unpassive. It's still there. All of us who have accounts there, they are there intact. It's there. Let's focus on today and tomorrow. If we can cut away ourselves from yesterday and we think of today and tomorrow, then we'll be very fine with ourselves. And as Leader John has said, a lot in most of the platforms, or many of the leaders, not most, some of the leaders come out with a lot of speculation, and of course, it's away from what Ash says. Ash is the beginning and end of this company. He says he is victory with Ash is him. So we cannot talk for him until he tells us what victory with Ash is. We should not speculate. We know very well that he has given us time to apply. As Leader John has said, not everybody may be selected, but even if you are not selected, don't feel depressed, because it is not the selection that would make you win. The winning is whether you are going to get engaged, you learn in this learning community, and you progress with him in order to see how humanity is uplifted. So again, thank you very much, Leader John. I don't know. I think all of us have read the most recent pop-up in the back office. Can we say yes or no? Please.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes,
okay. Leader Mohammed, you have? Leader Mohammed.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Right, but I think a lot of the things which are inside there, I think what is inside that, are not many of us, the few people who have not read, you can see, go back after this meeting and read. But I think the message which is there is that he is very marvelous with what has transpired. He gave us time to survey. He gave 2 surveys and gave us time to apply. And he's marveled that the number of people who applied are more than those who did the 2 surveys put together. And that moving forward, we should give him time. We should give the team time to do the selection, because there are a number of criteria they are using, and that every person is going to move along. Everybody who qualifies is going to move along. I think Leader John has talked about some of these things already, that when the links are, when the applications are selected, he will send, he will be notified by an email And then from that email, you'll be asked to join Victory with Ash. When you join Victory with Ash, it is a learning community, it's not yet the business. Inside there, you are going to be given links where you can form your own communities, which will come to join to form the larger community. And that these links will not be given haphazardly, they'll be given at the same time so as to allow fairness to everybody. So I think in short, that is what that message in the back office is telling us. We can still go back and read it after this. But I think we have been here with these great people. We will give room to leader Mohammed. Yes, that within this waiting time up to now, leader Mohammed, what do you see as the vision? What is the vision ahead of us?
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our hand-in-hand meeting. And my name is Mohammed Salhi. I am speaking to you from Morocco. So today we have to start a new era. Join our hand-in-hand meeting for more information about Victory with Ash, where groundbreaking insights and powerful perspective will be revealed. This session is all about transformation, inspiration, and the next important steps on our path to success. A lot of questions. There is some uncertainty in the air, and all of that stuff. And what I just want to say is that, like Mr. Red already said, it's totally normal, total normal. And I understood when you have something that is completely unknown to us, that we are going to be entering into. We don't know what's going to look like. We don't know what's going to be offered in there. But we know that the person who created is someone that we love and trust and admire, and know that he creates incredible things. So it's something where you can shift that anxiety into a feeling of excitement. What's going to be in there? What can I learn? What can I explore? Because it's going to be a learning center, a communication platform, and definitely the gateway into the new business. Our leaders share their passion and wisdom to discuss the latest advancements, new opportunities, and how we can all move forward together. Don't miss this life-changing life event. Stay connected, get inspired, and be part of extraordinary experience. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Leader Mohammed, for that wonderful conversation. I think we'll listen to it later from the recording again, and we are glad to have you in our midst and to remind us of a lot of things which we have to keep on doing in order to be in this family. Thank you again very much. All right, we will now move on to the next person, the next leader. He's been with amongst us for all this while. He's an IT expert. He's been sending out. He has his own. He has his own private community, which he tries to break down some of these things that some of us think are not easy to do. He tries to break them down in IT through videos and classroom teaching, and he's been very wonderful. He has been very wonderful with us. Each time he sends us videos to follow up particular things that we do inside our community, or things to show us how to do the things better than what might have been done elsewhere. So, Mr. Hillary, you are welcome. Over to you. We just saw that you have already posted a link to the community about what the last instructions of our CEO in the pop-up. You are welcome.
Yes, Mr. Bless, Mr. Meteli, Mr. Alfred, and many others in the community, thank you so much. Sorry, I'll not be able to put my camera on because of network issues in Cameroon.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
But we are in a very critical moment. Like I always say, when I started, you know, I always make some statements like this business is not a walk in a park. You know, every business goes through a lot of challenges like what we have gone through. We have learned our lessons, and what we are seeing Ash doing now is that he's taking his time. He doesn't want to overwhelm us or over promise us and don't deliver, though that was not the case. I think previously it was just an error that occurred based on the mistakes that human will make sometimes in business and learn from those mistakes. But I just want to call on all the founders to let them know that they have to be calm. Just like you said, Mr. Bless, some founders don't want to learn and unlearn. They are still holding firm to the old ideology. You know, they are still holding firm. People are still calling me, oh, I have 10 accounts, I have 20 accounts. What will I do with those accounts? And I told them, I said, on this platform of technology, if you have one account and then you engage properly and consistently, you can cover up for the other accounts if your problem is money or if your focus is money. But what we are building here is not really focusing on money, but building communities. For instance, we are talking. That is Mr. Ahmed Seller, that is Mr. Bless from the US, me from Cameroon talking. I mean, just talking like this and having this community, I think this is one of the gifts that OnPassive gave us. I don't know if people took note. We don't know where we are going to meet. I just know that if I'm in a situation now and I send a message through my channel and say, hey, I have this situation, support me. There's a community that is going to come up beyond just Victory with Ash and beyond just OnPassive. Sorry that I'm still using that name. So currently, we have to understand that there is a gift of community that this platform has given us as a first thing. Also, we have to understand that in the field of technology, it takes time to build. People are so much in a rush. We don't have to be in a rush. That is why many people are asking a lot of questions that are unrealistic. We have to give Ash Mufara time, allow him to think, allow him to do his things gradually. Because what I've noticed is that when we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because he is someone that has good heart, he wants to reach out to the people, he wants to meet our needs, it gets him to a point where some errors start coming up, which is our fault. So we have to be calm, very patient. Coming now to the YouTube channels that they ask everyone to answer questions that are related to YouTube channels. Those who are opening YouTube channels, they should know that opening a YouTube channel, just opening a YouTube channel is not enough. They have to start setting up themselves, getting your tools. I don't have a background in technology. In my university levels, I did psychology and special need education. And when I came into the job market, I noticed that I was not that useful. And then I now got passion for technology and I started doing some certification courses online, watching some YouTube channels. And until today, I still keep learning. So we must have that mindset of learning and engaging, like you said, Mr. Bless. OnPassive founders, they have one problem. I don't know who sold them this ideology. They just know that they have to sit and money comes. Now we are here on Zoom. It takes time to build a meeting like this. It takes time to galvanize people. It takes time to come up like this and talk like this. So everyone must recognize that they are leaders. If you look at all the other technology companies like Google and Microsoft, if you look across YouTube, you have thousands of channels teaching Microsoft products. You have thousands of channels teaching Google products. So if we have that kind of community and then we grow together, I tell people we already have the customer. We have more than 1 million on-passive founders. That is already a customer on its own, customer base on its own, just within us. And then lastly, I want to thank you, Mr. Bless, and thank all the leaders who have been up, communicating tirelessly, having sleepless nights, supporting one another. It has not been easy. This is many years we have been in this, and we are still here. This just proved that this is genuine. I've also seen some channels online. I want to encourage founders, channels that are sabotaging Ash, abusing him, saying that he's fake, all those. These are common indicators that you find when you are in a process of growth. People will call you names, they'll sabotage, everything will come on you. It's just an opportunity to fold your sleeves and keep on pushing. Just fold your sleeve and keep on pushing. I remember, Mr. Bless, some years when I started, they pulled me out of many groups. They just removed me from those groups because I had a radical mindset. My mindset was, I want to build capacity of leaders. And this is where we are today. Sometime I'll bring some other techniques. I say, okay, let's learn this one so we can relate to on-passive. But I never gave up. I don't blame the people who pull me out. This is just life. And that is where we are as founders in Victory with Ash. Some have insulted us. Some have told us that we are stupid and we don't have mind and all that stuff. But we are there. We are there. In life, one thing I learned in life is when you choose something, you choose it for good. You die with it, you die. You succeed with it, you succeed. That is life. That is what makes us men. If you are choosing and living and choosing and living, it will be difficult for you to succeed and it will be difficult for you to project as a man. So thank you very much, Mr. Bless. And also I want to send my condolences again to Marty's family. It was really sad, really, really sad. One of the people that really encouraged me to do what I do is Marty. His age, his health, he was still there talking about on-passive, always coming online, very happy man. He was happy, always speaks, when you hear him talk, everything is always so nice, so lively. My God, when I heard that he has passed away, it was really shocking, and I was so broken. So my condolences message to the whole on-passive family and also specifically to his family. Thank you very much, Mr. Bless. And I also want to tell us that please, we should be calm. I'm here by the grace of God. As God gives us life, I am here. God has given me wisdom. Whatever they are going to bring as a business, I am here to understand it and break it step by step for everyone, everywhere to understand what it is and also run with it as a leader. Thank you all so much and God bless.
Thank you very much, Leader Hillary. I think many of us are already in the third age here, and some of us are on inertia. We don't want to again change, but the only thing which is constant in life is change. Yes, so thank you very much. You have been doing a lot for this community, and we encourage you to continue doing it, even at the heart of all the resistance. Continue doing it, because if God has sent you to do something, He knows that is good. So please continue doing the good things that you are doing. We have just 8 minutes. We have 2 people. We have Madame Evelyn and Mr. Munjo. Would want to hear from them. Madame Evelyn first. Madame Evelyn, we have been in this journey for a long while. How far? If Madame Evelyn is still waiting, Mr. Munjo. Mr. Munjo. Probably network issues. So again, if getting back to all what we have said, I think from the summary of all what we are saying is that all of us were founders so many years ago. Some are 7 years, some are 6, some are 5, some are 3. and we are all inside the same community. We're moving ahead very successfully in 2023, but the devil came in and wanted to spoil us. But God said no, and he told our CEO that please, you have to step back and forge ahead. So our community went into some rest for all the reasons that we know. And 2 months or 3 months ago, it was revived. And here we are today with a completely brand new house, which doesn't resemble anything, as he said in his words, that this house does not resemble anything of the past. The old house was good, but this one does not resemble anything of the past because it is all built up from scratch. Nothing has been borrowed from the old house to this one, or from the old vehicle to the new vehicle. We don't know how it is. We just need to we just need to listen to him, work with him, hold our hands together like a community, and move ahead to see how God is talking through a human being to change his folks. So in this our journey now, we should be optimistic. We should avoid distractions, and we should know that in every business there are problems. And when there are problems, it is only when you fall that you can know that you are a real businessman. Because the most successful business people are those that have fallen several times and woke up and continued. So if you're a businessman who has never had a problem, then you are not a true businessman. So again, we thank all of us who have been so patient and who have come up to now that let's just watch out. Let's be observant on our in our back office to await any new announcements from our CEO. That said, is there any question, any reaction from any of us now for the conclusion? Anybody is free to talk. Anything from any of us?
I think
Madam is still. Madam Fuba is not getting passed somewhere.
Yeah, Madam, if Fuba is not she have asked her to say something, whether she has network issues or we may just be seeing her there, but she's not around. A lot of our people are complaining of the network, that a lot of network issues, and we understand that you're saying that in our group, in our community, that the network issues have actually beset them from attending this meeting. So I think we just
today was really bad.
Yeah.
Today network has been bad the whole day.
Yeah.
it was really bad.
Yeah. So we have 3 more minutes. We'll just converse, we make our final remarks, and of course, when the meeting closes, rest assured, those who were not in the room in the meeting, we're going to have a recording we have had a recording of this meeting, and we're going to share it in the various groups so that all of us will be able to leave all what we have said. There is no person who knows everything. We've just been expressing from our hearts what we feel for this new the new journey, or the new vehicle, which is going to carry us and our families and our communities and our nations across. Mr. Alfred?
Yes.
Any last words from you?
Yes, I really have to appreciate Mohammed Salih from Morocco, who is really been able to give us a very sound appraisal of his situation in English, which is not his first language. That is really great. Congratulations, Mr. Mohammed. It's a great thing. Mr. Mohammed was a military man. How he comes to know so much in language that is able to express himself. By God's grace, it means that, am I right, Mr. Mohammed?
Yeah, I see. Sure.
Okay.
Thanks,
I
Mr.
remember-
John. But
Yes, okay.
I was, my second language is French.
French,
But
yes.
I was working. Yeah,
Okay.
I was
Okay.
working in UAE. There was
United Arab
they
Emirates.
are using second language English. I was
Okay.
working on the American system. All documents are in English. This is why I
Okay.
took this English during all my working years in Abu Dhabi, in Morocco. We were working only on English books, documents,
Okay.
to maintain the material, aircraft material. This is
Okay.
why, but there is difference between the hardware and the software.
Good.
I
Yes.
have some lacks in the software. And
All
there
right.
was one friend. I have one friend. He was totally not free. He cannot get one this tea time. I told him, just give me, teach me how to write, how to do Excel sheet, how to make some presentation. And it was in 1996. From that time,
Yes.
I have changed, and they get too much knowledge, and they did
Yes.
some programs. I did some programs
That's
like
wonderful.
yeah, like application.